Yeah, yeah. So before going to the Python code, let first create the JSON file. So I'm just going to create sample.jsons, and here I'm going to add few records: users, uh, uh, so I am adding id is equal to 1, name equal to Avinash Kumar, uh, email is avinash@gmail.com, uh, role is developer, next is city Bangalore, active true. This is my one records. Okay, here it should be this one and this one. Okay, so this is my one JSON, one record, and I will go and create another one, another record. Okay, so this is second record. This is, I will give Prakash admin city is Pune. Third one is Ram role is designer, city Mumbai. So guys, this is my sample JSON. Okay, and now I will go and start the Python coding. Okay, so for that, first of all I need to import JSON. Okay, and okay, so here I will read a JSON, this sample.jsons, and first I will print in a JSON only, same JSON, and the next steps I will convert into the tone. So I will, in this way I will show you the differences. So for that I will create one function. Okay, so for that, for converting from JSON to tone, I will write one function. So dev encode. So this encode function takes the records means JSONs records, and if not okay, so if not records, then return empty. Okay, so this function converts, this encode function converts a list of the dictionary like JSON records into a text or tune formats. Okay, so once okay, right, so uh, if means if there is no data, then it return the empty strings. Okay, next things, I will create a list, and in that list I am uh, uh, taking the records of JSONs, records of objects. Okay, so records, I'm taking a array records of this. I'm taking the rec I'm taking the records. Okay, then records means what? I'm taking the key of the records. Okay, so this is the keys. Okay, these keys, this ID, name, email, role, I'm just taking. Okay, and once I get the keys, then find the headers also. Header is equal to, how to find the headers? So I'm just appending this comma dot do the join with keys, right? So this will this is join. Okay, and now the next is to iterate the, so this will produce the like name, email. Okay, like the ID, right? So ID comma name comma email ID, so this is the output I will get it here, ID comma name comma email ID. Okay, because it separates, the comma is a separator here. And then I am iterating using the loop for r in records. Okay, and then uh, rows dot append for every dictionary, right? So I'm creating one dictionary here, right? Rows, I'm rows is equal to, okay, and I'm just iterating the records in as a r. Okay, and once we iterate the r value, then I am appending again with the help of comma dot join with the string of r of k. Okay, okay, so actually here, see, actually what I'm doing here. So for r in records, see, records is a list of dictionary. Typically it's reads from your JSONs. Okay, and so this line is saying that it's take each dictionary r inside a list. Okay, list record. Okay, means, okay, like r is equal to name is equal to Vinash Kumar, name is equal to Vinash Kumar, email is equal to this email, role is developer. So this value it takes. Okay, and inner part of the append is rk. K is the key. Okay, k is the key, and it's a loop. It's a loop which iterate each key in a keys and get is the value from the r. Okay, and then and then so and then and then means after once we get the value, and then we are joining, to the all the string with the comma between them. Okay, so once we get the value, Avinash Kumar comma Avinash Gmail ID developer, so it's are joining with the commas here. Okay, and then I am performing the list comprehensions keys here, right? And then we are returning the header along with new line plus new line plus, not plus, it will be joins of rows. Okay, so once this is done, this is the encode functions, and next things is we need to read the file, right? Read this JSON. So for this, with open sample.json as r encoding is equal to utf minus 8 as f. Okay, and then data is equal to json dot load f. Okay, so we are opening the file, this sample.jsons, okay, file name, and reading it. This is the encoding utf-8 as f, and then um, uh, this function, this f is loading in data variable. Okay, so once it is done, then I have the data of users, and that data I am storing in user data, and then I am printing the JSONs. So JSON user data is equal to, so I am printing it here. So I'm just take yeah, so this is my user JSON data. It's reading it, right? The three records, id1, id2 and id3. Okay, so I think I not change here, this should be id3. If I run once again, what is that? Okay, comma required here. So let's run to id1, id2 and id3. Okay, so I got the JSON data, right? In the same way, I want to print the TOON data, right? TOON data is equal to, so I will call the function encode function, and in the encode function I am passing this user data. Okay, and I'll just do copy pasting. So this is the TOON data, this is the TOON data, right? I'll do the new line also. So if I'm running here, so see guys, see, we got id, name, email id, role active. Okay, yeah guys, so actually I done a mistake here. Here instead of that I wrote this return here, so it should be here, and if I run it, so I'm getting the three records. See here, look, see, this is JSON data and this is the TOON data we are getting. It's the, in the TOON data we don't have any curly braces, opening braces there, right? And see here we are getting it. Okay, so this is the things, and the next code the next use case I'm going to write, like JSON data. We have the JSON data, and we are converting into the toon format, and measure how many tokens are reduced compared to the original JSONs. Okay, that is useful for optimizing LLM tokens uses here. So for that we are just we are importing and tokenizing the setups where users user JSON, right, to handle the JSON files, and we will use the one tick tokens, um, one of the model from the OpenAI to count the tokens, and same tokenize used by the OpenAI models, and then we implement one count token to count how many tokens are used as a text, and then again the same encode method we will implement, encode method here, encode method we will implement there, and it converts a list of the JSON object into the compact toon format like CSV format structure. Then we are loading the data, okay, and then extract the user value, right, and then after that we will convert the format from JSON data to toon data, and then taking the count and then saving it. Okay, so let's go. So here I'm just writing import. I use the same code, and I will do modification here. Okay, and here uh, I need to use one library here. What is that? From tick token, from tick token import get encoding. So this library I will use, and here so from get encoding, enc encoding is equal to get encoding, and I think this is the model. Model name is C L100K base. Okay, so this import a function from tick token library OpenAI tokenizer. This is the OpenAI tokenizer, and I think CL100K base. Yeah. So this is the library we will use. Okay, this is for the OpenAI, and then implement one count token method, count tokens. So this count tokens, it takes a string and return an integer, right? So text, what is the string type? This is string type, and it return integer. So return length of enc dot encode text. Okay, so it's see here, this is it convert the text into a list of the tokens. Okay, and this is the length, so count, it will counting the length. Okay, and then dev encode record, this is good, this is fine, and then we are, this is fine, we are reading it, and this is the tune data we have. Okay, tune data we have, and okay, so here I will prepare the data for the counting. Okay, so from JSON I will use dump method, and this is the user data, comma, ensure ASCII is equal to false. Okay, and this is my user. So this is right, ensure ASCII, we are keeping the unique character as they are. Okay, means non-English names. Okay, and this is the JSON text that you are sending to the model. Okay, for the counting. Okay, so this is JSON text. Okay, so we are converting back to the JSON user data into the JSON text, and then what next is the counting. We are counting it. Okay, so count underscore token, where we are passing this JSON text for the counting, and once it is returned back, then it is the JSON tokens, right? And next, this is for the JSON. How about the tune data we are getting here, right? So I will use the same structure, and here instead of JSON, here it will be tune data, and here it is tune tokens. Okay, so we got the two value, JSON token number of the count, and the tune token number of the count. And next, for how much doing the minus, right? How much doing the minus? So JSON token minus uh, tune, yes, uh, tune tokens we saved. These are the differences, and next is the percentage, right? So how to do the percentage? So saved division of JSONs underscore tokens into 100. Okay, and here PERCENT percentage. Okay, we got the percentage here saved, divided by JSON tokens, and then we are printing it. Print first of all JSON tokens, JSON underscore tokens. Next thing is, this is for tune token. Tune tokens. Okay, and next thing is the percentage. So I will remove this, and I will, first thing I will use, so saved saved tokens is Okay, percentage colon dot 1f percentage, right? I think this is the structure. Okay, so here I can give some new line for the better formatted output. So let me run. We got error here. What is that? Format specified is missing. This not I, this is 1f. Okay, so see guys, here this is JSON data, this is TOON data. JSON token is 123, and also I can put here. See guys, this is JSON token. In this JSON token, JSON data, there is 123 tokens is present, and this is the TOON tokens. This is the TOON tokens. Okay, so 57 is present, and 66 token is saved. See how much? 53.7%, almost 54%. We are saving the tokens here, right? 53% from the this data. Okay, see guys, and next next code is, I'll just uh, do that. How to do parsing in for the TOON data. Okay, means how to do parsing TOON data. Okay, so for that, again, I will use here how to do parsing. Okay, here, so there is a simple text, right? The key value JSON, right, and convert into the Python dictionary with correct data types. Okay, but how to parsing, right? How to parsing the code means the code in the TOON parser that reads the key value text data, and automatically detects the data types and convert into a structured data, like in the kind of Python dictionary. Okay, so what is that? How to parse it? Okay, so for that, we are going to import one regular expression, not return regular expression. Then okay, so first I'll do the what we are doing here. So first of all, we have to use the regex here, and that is used to extract the key value pair from the each line. And then I'm going to define one parse function. Okay, that takes a that takes text as input, and it's create a empty dictionary data. And we will use a pattern from the regex to capture the key and value. And we are processing, then after that we will process each lines. And uh, we will skip the blank or invalid line, and clean the spaces and extract it from the extract the key value pairs, right? And convert data types, right? Means just removing the code from the strings, like this is, right, this is Ram, this is Avinash Kumar, right? So just removing the codes here. Okay, and yeah, so let's see. For that, first of all, we have to import the library here. Import re. Okay, so after that, I'll define one function, def parse, and it takes the text and data is equal to empty, and this is the pattern. R quotes slash w plus, okay, that colon slash s star, I think dot star. Okay, this is the pattern I'm going to use. So here we are defining one function, parse function, that takes a string text containing the toon data, this containing toon data, and then here we are creating an empty dictionary where we will store the parsed key and value pair. Okay, and this is the pattern, this is the pattern I'm going to use here. This is a regular expression, so this one is from here to here, right? So this is the group one or more word characters, like letters, digits, underscores. Okay, so this is the key, like a name or email ID kind of things we are getting here. And this is the colon, a literal colon here I'm taking, and this is the from slash backslash s star, so zero or more spaces after the colon. Okay, and this is the uh, it's a group 2, everything is on the line, means the value. Okay, this value I'm taking. Okay, so once it is done, then I am going to we have the toon data, we need to iterate it. So for line in text, I will use the strip dot split lines. Okay, and so it's remove the leading and trailing blank lines and from the whole blocks. Okay, and this one line, the text of strips. Okay, it's remove the leading and trailing blanks, blank lines, spaces from the blocks. Okay, and a split lines is it's break the text into the list of lines. Okay, and then we are matching, right? Re dot match. Okay, pattern comma line. So just we are try to match the regex on the current line. Okay, and it will store as a variable, any variable I will store. Okay, and then if not m, then continue, and then key value is equal to m dot groups. Okay, so if the line doesn't match the key value, okay, format it skipped. Okay, and if it is match, then extract the two extract the groups. Okay, like key, right? So key is the name, email ID, role. This is the key, and what is the value? These are the value. It will extract it from here, key and value. Okay, and then once we extract this key and value, then you will then remove the spaces here. So what is that value, right? Key and value. So instead of then like write value, so value we are removing the spaces, a strip. Again I will use a strip, so it will remove the it should be here. Okay, so it remove the spaces around the value. Okay, and next things means remove the space here. Next thing is I'm going to remove the quotes also, right? So remove the quotes, remove the quotes. So how I will remove it, the quotes? If the value dot starts with this one and value dot end with ends with this one, then value 1 colon minus 1, and this will store in the value. Okay, if the value starts and end with a double quotes like this one, this quotes and this quotes, okay, then it will remove it. Okay, so this line remove it, remove the first, and this line 1 2 here remove the first quotes, and this one the last quotes, this will show. Okay, so the output is look like suppose Avinash Kumar, it will from this is the, it will do from there to there. Okay, and also um, here, right, this is one boolean is here, active boolean, right? So now I will convert the boolean. So if elif val dot lower in true false. Okay, so val is equal to val dot lower is equal to true. Okay, so here the value is case insensitive is true or false here, right? So val dot lower is equal to true will be the true if the value was true, okay, and false if the value is false, was false. So the string is converted into a real Python boolean variables. Okay, here. Okay, and then next we have to convert the this one numbers, else numbers means this one, which is number, this one 3 14, this one, these numbers. Okay, else just we go to try catch if dot in value no, this one, right, this one, this number, this one, well, okay, then val equal to float val. Okay, else val equal to int val. Except pass here. So run if the value is not quoted and not boolean is a string. So here in the try block, if there is a dot in the value, okay, like 3.14 or something, right, so it's try to convert into the floats. Otherwise it try to convert into the integer. So he's talking about this one, sorry, he's talking about the integer, this value I'm just talking about. Okay, and if the conversion fail, if the conversation is fail, then I'm just passing the value. Okay, and then once it is done, then uh, once it is done, then um, I am returning the value. I'm adding the value into the data. So keep, here I am adding here, right, one dictionary I created right here. So here I am adding keys here. Okay, and once I added this data, then I'm returning the return the data. Okay, and now next what is the toon underscore data? Toon data, what is that? So okay, so name, I'm just giving the name is equal to Ram Kumar. Okay, and age is equal to 32. Okay, and email ID, and just copy here, email ID. So it should not be in the codes here. So this is the city, and this is active. Okay, and then once this is, I created the data, this remove this comma here. Okay, and this remove these two. Okay, only this thing is fine. Okay, so once we created data, then I will pass this data to the parse toon underscore data, and these are the data, right? And then I'm just going to print f string name is data of name. I'm just copy pasting. So this is for name, right? Second is age, email, this is for email, and next is active, oh, active, this is for active. Okay, let me run this. Toon data is go to this parser, and let's see run. Okay, import EORT, import RE. So this is my see, this is, I'm just parsing the data here, guys. So this is all about the parsing. Okay, and the yeah, so this is the things. And next is I'm just going to reverse it, right? I have the toon data, and just I'm converting into that JSON data. So for that I already coded it. I'm just copy pasting here, and you can So I'm just going to code and I'm pasting it here. Okay, so this is I have the tune data, and I'm just converting into that JSON data back. Okay, so I just running it. Yeah, see, this is converting. So just go through this this code and try to understand. This is not tough, this is easy only. Okay, and just go through. So that one is this one. So here we have like array and array or list kind of things, right? This is, we have the array and list kind of things, so where I need to convert it. Okay, it is the same thing, it's the same thing, same code only. This is the similar code, just go through it. Okay, and if I'm running this one, so why I'm doing, I need to save the time. So see here, laptops, this is, we are right. So guys, this is all about, just go and just practice and just see, and thank you for the watching my video.